This is amplitude shift key modulation and demodulation trainer. Order code of this trainer is 40508. You can see on the panel complete circuit diagram and the component layout is provided. Bit clock generator. Bit clock is generator. This is bit clock generator. This is designed around the popular timer IC 555 IC. This is your 555 IC operated in a stable mode. This is the potentiometer. You can vary the frequency with the help of this potentiometer. Value of frequency can be choose from 200 Hz to 15 kHz. This is 8-bit word generator. The 8-bit parallel load serial shift IC 74165. This is your 74165 IC is used to generate the required word pattern. A set of 8 switches are used to set 1 and 0 pattern. 8 switches. These switches are used to set 1 and 0 pattern. These are toggle switch. The bit patterns set by the switch are parallelly loaded by controlling the logic label at pin 1. This is pin 1 and this is toggle switch. You can load the word pattern with the help of this switch. When you put this 0 position and select the word pattern and load this word pattern with the help of this toggle switch to put to one position. The serial shift clock is given at pin 2. This is pin 2 input and this clock, you can connect this clock to input terminal of this 8-bit word generator. SPDT switches to select 0 and 1s. SPDT, these are SPDT switches. Switches are provided to select 8-bit data from 0 0. Now 0 0 0 1 1 1 1. So you can select the word pattern with the help of these SPDT switches. Divided by 16 counter. This section is divided by 16 counter, binary counter. IC 74163 is used. This divided by 16 counter is provided to generate different data frequencies. Suppose this is F, then this is F by 2, this is F by 4, this is F by 8. This is sync output. Suppose the frequency of sync output is F and you connect the sync output to sync input terminal of this IC. Suppose this is F. So you can get the F by 2 from the Q0 output and F by 4 from Q1 output and F by 8 from Q2 output and F by 16 from Q3 output. So these output frequencies are can be used as data input to ASK modulator. This is your ASK modulator section and this is the input terminal of this ASK modulator section. This section is designed around the IC 4052. A 4052 multiplexer is used as an ASK modulator. This is used as a 2-to-1 multiplexer. For one input, carrier is given directly. This input is given directly to this IC, and another second input, carrier is given by a resistive attenuator. This is a resistance, and this carrier at this terminal carrier is given by a resistive attenuator of 2:1. Control signal to the multiplexer is as the data signal according to which the ASK modulator modulates. ASK demodulator, this is the section of ASK demodulator section, and this is the input for this section, and this is the output for this section. With the help of this knob, you can adjust the output, receive data output, same as data input. So different block diagram, different circuit diagram is given on the panel. You can study the circuit diagram with the help of this trainer. Trainer is amplitude shift key modulation and demodulation trainer. This is carrier signal generator section. You can vary the carrier frequency with the help of this knob. This is carrier frequency adjust knob, and this is the amplitude adjustment of carrier signal. You can adjust the amplitude of carrier with the help of this potentiometer. And output of this section, carrier signal generator section, available between these two terminals. This is ground terminal, this is the output terminal of carrier signal generator section. This is the sync output. You can connect this sync output to sync input of binary counter section. So now we are going to do experiment on this experiment panel to study the generation of the amplitude shift key output and also to demodulate the ASK output. For this experiment, switch on the power trainer. So switch on the supply of the trainer. Observe the bit clock frequency. This is the output for bit clock frequency on the oscilloscope. Adjust the frequency to 10 kHz. With the help of this knob, you can adjust the frequency of clock. So adjust the frequency 10 kHz and connect it to pin number 2 of 74165 IC. This is your 74165 IC. And this is the pin number 2 of this IC. So connect clock output to second number pin of 74165 IC. Set the SPDT switches patterns to the desired code. Suppose 0, 0, 0 and 1, 1, 1, 1. So this is word pattern. Parallel load by changing the switch to opposite side to shift 0 side for a short duration and get back to shift 1 position. You can load this wire pattern with the help of this toggle switch. So put it to 0 position and again put it to 1 position. Now your word pattern is loaded and pattern is available between the terminal, ground and data. Observe the 8-bit word pattern at the output of 8-bit word generator. This is the actual modulating signal. So this is your actual modulating signal. Adjust the carrier frequency of 100 kHz and 5 volt peak to peak. Give this input to ASK modulator. Now we are going to connect carrier output terminal to CRO. So this is your carrier. Adjust this frequency to 100 kHz with the help of frequency meter or with the help of your DSO, and adjust the amplitude of this carrier 5 volt peak to peak. So this is your 5 volt peak to peak 100 kHz frequency. Give this input to ASK modulator section, remove the CRO and give this carrier output to Input of ASK modulator. This is ASK modulator section, and these are the inputs for carrier. So connect positive of carrier output to carrier input. Again connect positive of carrier output to another carrier input of ASK modulator section. Now carrier signal is connected to both terminal of ASK modulator section. Connect the 8-bit word generator output to the data input terminal of ASK modulator. This is your data output terminal of word generator. So connect the output terminal of this word generator to the data input terminal of ASK modulator section. Now your data is connected to ASK modulator section. Observe the data input on one channel on CRO. So we are going to connect channel 1 of CRO to data input terminal. Now data input terminal is connected to first channel of CRO. Channel 1 waveform. This is your data, modulating data, which is connected to ASK modulator section. Change the 8-bit sequence with the help of SPDT switches and load it, and check the output of ASK modulator with respect to data signal, data output and ASK output. You can observe the output of ASK modulator between these two terminals. Lower terminal is ground terminal and upper terminal is ASK output positive terminal. So on the CRO screen you can see this is your input data, modulating data, and this is the ASK modulator output. ASK modulator section output. This is the output of ASK modulator section, and this is your data. You can change the data with the help of these SPDT switches. So suppose 0 0, another 0 and 3 1. So now load. This is another data, this is another word pattern, and this is the output for this data. Now again we are going to change the word pattern. 3 switches to 0 and remain switches are to 1 position. Now load this pattern, and this is the ASK modulator output for this word pattern. So according to the data input, you can observe the output of ASK modulator section. So now we are going to demodulate the ASK modulator output. Remove the CRO from ASK output terminal and ground terminal, and connect the ASK output. ASK output is the terminal of ASK modulator output, ASK modulator section. Connect this ASK output terminal to ASK input terminal of ASK demodulator section. Ground terminal is already connected, so we can connect. Output of this ASK demodulator section is available between these two terminals lower terminal is for ground terminal, upper terminal is output. So we can receive the input data from the two terminals of demodulator section. So with the help of this knob, this is the knob for output adjustment, receive the data. So this data is input data and this is the received data. So you can adjust the potentiometer. This is the potentiometer. You can adjust this potentiometer to get same data as modulating signal, which is the original data transmitted at the ASK modulator. So this is the transmitted modulating signal and this is the received modulating signal. This is the transmitted data and this is the received data. So you can study the different circuit diagram and different waveform with the help of this amplitude shift key modulation and demodulation trainer. Order code of this trainer is 40508. You can study the different circuit diagram, different block diagram, different waveform with the help of this trainer. Thank you. This is sync output. So, and this is the waveform of sync output. This is sync waveform. We can use this sync output as an input of binary counter section. This is the binary counter section and this is input for sync signal. We can connect this sync output to sync input terminal. This is frequency counter. This is the frequency of sync signal 40.76 kilohertz and Q0 output. Frequency of this output is 20.38 kilohertz and waveform of this output. Connect the CRO between ground terminal and Q0. This is the waveform of Q0 terminal and frequency of this wave is 20.38 kilohertz. Now we are connecting the CRO lead and frequency meter lead to Q1 terminal and this is the output of Q1 output and this is the waveform of Q1 output and frequency of this data is 10.19 kilohertz. This is Q2, waveform of Q2. You can see the waveform of Q2 on CRO screen and frequency of this wave is 5.095 kilohertz and this is Q3 and this is the wave shape of Q3 output and 2.547 is the frequency of this output. So you can see sync input signal frequency is 40.76 kilohertz and Q0 frequency is just half, means f by 2. F is the frequency of sync signal. So sync signal frequency is approximate 40 kilohertz and Q0 frequency is f by 2, 20.38 kilohertz, means approximate 20 kilohertz and Q1 is f by 4 means approximate 10 kilohertz. F by 8 means approximate 5 kilohertz. F by 16 means 2.5 approximately kilohertz. So you can use this frequency, you can use these frequency as a data input to ASK modulator section. So this is your binary counter section use. This is the use of binary counter section.